How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about more mods that RICERS think will actually make them faster. Now, of course, these mods in actual race applications can benefit your car for the most part. Not all of these mods, you guys will see in a second, but these mods can benefit when utilized properly. But RICERS think that they just do these things because they see either race cars or other cars do it, and they think it's going to benefit them in one way or another just by doing it. If you want to support the channel, pick up some merch, link in description down below. Let's dive in with the first mod. And the first mod we're going to be talking about is straight piping your exhaust. And before you go down in the comments and say, Drew, straight piping your exhaust is a great way to lessen the restriction of airflow through your exhaust. It lets your engine breathe better, dude. Come on. It's true. You can make your exhaust flow better if you straight pipe your exhaust. Of course, you got to have some sort of back pressure for your engine in most applications, but that's also if you're utilizing a tune to go with it. Most of these RICER boys just want to go ahead and chop their exhaust off, put on the AutoZone special, just straight pipe the whole thing back, and then call it a day. And they think louder equals faster, when in reality, it's probably actually making them slower because their engine from factory tune needs some sort of back pressure in most cases to actually function correctly. But I won't stop them. Trust me, if you guys have been awake late at night, you guys hear the Honda Civics flooring it through the city. You guys hear it just in the distance, just a boing, with a super slow acceleration like that too. Boing, all the way down the street. And you guys know it's a Honda Civic because of one, the sound. It sounds like shit. And two, the acceleration is so slow that it can't be any other car. Also, G35 fanboys, they do this shit too. They always go ahead and chop their exhaust off it. In the G35 community, louder, of course, equals faster. But that's just their own little cult. For most people, louder doesn't equal faster. Louder is cool for a lot of people, but for me personally, I prefer a loud and clean sound for the most part. But again, it's going to differ from car to car and from person to person. But RICERS usually think that louder equals faster, and that is just not the case. Yes, NASCARs and drag racers have super loud cars, but they don't just go and straight pipe their exhaust with the AutoZone special. It ain't that easy, kid. Anyway, straight piping your exhaust is not the worst thing ever if you go ahead and match it up with a tune to let your engine know that, hey, I don't have an exhaust right here. Let the air flow better. But in most applications, RICERS just chop that shit off, don't tune it, and just leave it as is. And it just sounds like shit. It sounds like dog shit coming out of a tailpipe. I think a lot of you guys will agree with me on that. Anyway, let's move on to the next mod. Next mod we're going to be talking about is tire lettering. A lot of people are on the fence about tire lettering. You're either on one side of the spectrum to where you hate all tire lettering, or you don't really mind it too much. Me personally, I think it depends on the car and the build. Now, if I see a stock V6 Mustang driving down the street with tire lettering, no, I don't think that's a good thing. If I see a Porsche fully decked out in race mode with tire lettering, sure, I'm kind of cool with that. But going and slapping tire lettering on your car is not hashtag race car. Okay, you have to have a certain build to go with it. And I see a lot of just basic looking cars. I'm talking about stock looking Genesises. Is that how you would say it? Genesis I don't know. A bunch of stock looking Hyundais with it. Like a bunch of stock looking just newer imports with tire lettering. FRSs, BRZs, GT86s. They're all the same shit anyway. But I don't know what it is with tire lettering right now. It's a big trend right now in the car community. Again, like it or hate it, that's up to you. I'm not dissing you if you like or hate tire lettering. Me, like I said, personally, I don't really mind it too much. I almost put it on my car at one point. Thank God I did not. It's actually expensive if you go to a shop to have them do it. It's like $200, which is it's kind of a waste of money in my opinion. For tire lettering, imagine if you put that $200 into an exhaust system or into your engine of some sort. How about, hey, look, let's get a good cold air intake for $200. Oh, no one's gonna see the cold air intake, so let's get $200 and throw some tire lettering on the car. People are gonna see that and know I modded the car. I don't know what goes through a RICER's mind, but I have a feeling it's something along those lines of just like, well, they're not gonna see the cold air intake. I'm not ever gonna pop the hood anyway, but they will see the tire lettering on these factory wheels. And they're going to like that a lot. Oh, RICERS. Again, I'd like to know your guys' thoughts on tire lettering. So if you guys want to go ahead and comment it down below what you guys think, go ahead and let me know. Like I said, for me, it's hit or miss. It depends on the car. But nowadays, I go to a car meet and I just see a lot of basic looking cars with tire lettering. And it doesn't even look good. But I mean, it's their style, it's their car. I just personally don't see a purpose of it. Again, you could spend that $200 much better doing other shit. All right, next mod we have is excessive camber. Now, I don't think I've used this in my RICER mod videos. I do have a list of the mods that I have used, and I'm trying not to reuse them. But if I have, I apologize. I feel like I would have, but no, I guess I haven't. So excessive camber, I think all of us can agree, is stupid. I don't really think I have to explain it too much. Excessive camber is just ridiculous. You're sacrificing safety, you're sacrificing practicality, you're sacrificing a whole lot of shit that your car is supposed to do to look stupid. Like, I don't get it. It looks like your car is broken. I mean, it looks like a fat bitch climbed in and kind of sat down and just destroyed your whole suspension setup. I mean, your car is just on the floor and your wheels are tilted completely. It's stupid. I don't know. Again, I understand camber in some situations can be beneficial. If you have some camber on the front, some slight camber, nothing excessive, but when you are drifting or something like that, it will help align your wheels so you have better traction up front. Again, I know camber serves a purpose, but excessive camber I think is just stupid. You know, when you're going super negative at an angle to where you can damn near sit in your wheel, that's just ridiculous right there. And I don't personally see the point of it. A big waste of money right there, and I think your suspension parts are gonna eventually hate you for it, but hey, it's not my car again. I don't really care. This is one where I don't think anyone's gonna really have a problem with me saying excessive camber is stupid, but I'm sure there will be that one guy in the comments. Drill, excessive camber is so hella clean. You have no idea. Your Mustang would be so much better with excessive camber. Oh, you shouldn't own that S12 if you're not gonna put camber on it. Camber's stupid. All right, here we go. This next one, again, I know it serves a purpose, but I'm still going to talk about it. Aftermarket steering wheels. Okay, I have nothing against aftermarket steering wheels in cars that need or deserve an aftermarket steering wheel. But again, throwing an aftermarket steering wheel in a fucking 1998 Honda Civic. Yeah. And then you know what the best part is about aftermarket steering wheels or people that put them in their cars? They let you know they have an aftermarket steering wheel. When they pull up to a meet, they disconnect that bitch. And they're either carrying it around or they put it up on their dash just so everyone knows, oh, dude, it's a quick disconnect. Oh, dude, that guy's got an aftermarket steering wheel. They let everyone know. They're not subtle about it, and that's why they're doing it. They want people to know they have an aftermarket steering wheel. They're only modding their car and putting an aftermarket steering wheel because it's something they can do for cheap. Again, RICERS don't see the point of putting money into their engine or money into performance, and it's stupid to them. They just think that's ridiculous. They'd rather be like, oh, surface value. Oh, they see I have an aftermarket steering wheel. They're going to like that. They're going to ask me about it. They're going to ask me what brand it is. I don't know what brand it is because I bought it on wish.com, but they're going to talk to me about it. It's going to be a good conversation starter. RICERS just don't care about performance. They just want to look cool. They just want to appear fast. More power to them, but most car guys and most people that actually race and shit like that can see straight through that. Aftermarket steering wheel, yes, it serves a purpose. You can get rid of weight by getting rid of the factory steering wheel. Now, I hope to God you have harnesses to go along with it so you don't kill yourself with no airbag, but that's your own decision. Aftermarket steering wheel can also be smaller. You can fit more room. If you're a bigger person and your legs don't fit, you can get an aftermarket steering wheel and it'll fit better. Also, if you're climbing in and out of your car and it's getting in your way, you could, put it in after you climb in. I know aftermarket steering wheels serve a purpose, but they don't serve a purpose to RICERS. They just want it because it looks cool. And again, it's whatever. You can do whatever the hell you want to your car, but it's not doing anything to benefit your car if you just have a base model Honda Civic from 1998. Aftermarket steering wheels, like I said, if I get one in the future, don't be surprised. Eventually, when I get my roll cage, I would like to maybe have an aftermarket steering wheel. We'll see. But then again, I do kind of like my steering wheel as is, but we will see in the future, again, because I'm trying to get rid of as much weight as possible with my car. Weight and power, that's what I'm going for, so we will see. But most of these RICERS just think it looks cool, so I mean, I guess I can go for any mod that they do. They just think it looks cool, and that's why they do it. Alright, here we go, last mod. I don't know who buys these, I don't know why anyone buys these, but Spikey Lug Nuts. Now, I don't think a RICER thinks that these make them faster. I don't get these. I've never once thought, damn, that car would look cool if those lug nuts were spiky. That would look fucking legit. I've never once thought that, and I don't know why people buy these. Again, it's your own taste. Again, I'm not trying to diss your taste if you're into this kind of stuff. Personally, I just don't see a point. Why spiky lug nuts? Do they serve any benefit? Is there something I don't know about? Are they cutting through the air better? Maybe that's it. Maybe when your wheel is spinning, it's chopping through the air. less resistance around the center of your wheel. I guess your wheel could spin faster, maybe. I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'm no engineer, but I bet it's something along those lines. But yeah, Spikey Lug Nuts. I know I've repeated this a good 10 times, but it seems RICERS just only care about surface level shit. They just want to appear like they're doing stuff to their car. Oh, Spikey Lug Nuts? Oh, those aren't factory. Okay, so he's modding his car, which I don't think that's a mod, but oh, okay, aftermarket steering wheel. Oh, okay, he's changing up some things. He's modding his car. Okay, tire lettering. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, he's doing some stuff. Oh, straight pipe. Oh, okay, like I feel like they just think that this is like how modding is. You just anything you do to your car is a mod. Where yes, it is a modification, but I would not count Spikey Lug Nuts as a mod. I don't think that's a mod. If someone came to me and said, "Hey, you know, I'm gonna break down my build for you," which I doubt anyone would ever say it like that, but hey, I put Spikey Lug Nuts on my car over the weekend. That was a pretty fun mod to do. That would just be the stupidest shit I've ever heard. That's almost as bad as weather guards being a mod. Trust me. My buddy sent me a video recently. This guy breaking down like cheap mods for like a Honda Civic or something. He said weather guards were a mod, so people actually believe it. It's stupid. But yeah, personally, Spikey Lug Nuts, don't see the point of it. Usually, you know, a RICER will have most of these things done to their car: tire lettering, straight pipe, camber, aftermarket steering wheel, and Spikey Lug Nuts. Now, yes, I know that these mods, when done correctly, can serve a purpose, but when you just go on wish.com and buy these mods, they're not going to do much for you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video right here. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and comment down below what you think about these mods. If you want to join the Peacock flock, go ahead and hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can flock to the videos with everyone else. Until next video, peace.